Today I'm going to talk about my second research paper about consequences of technology. I have mixed feelings about consequences when involved in social media because we have freedom of speech and not everyone's telling the truth. Social media has given us a really huge platform to explain how we feel about a certain situation, what's going on in the world, and obviously politics. One of the reasons why I think we should not suffer consequences by posting online is we live such in a generation that we are applauded to speak our own minds. We are encouraged to give our own opinions, stand up for ourselves, not let people bully us. So it's kind of what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to post these things online for people to see. So I just don't think that if we're encouraged in our generation to post how we feel online, that we should suffer consequences when we post something someone doesn't like. Other people have lost their jobs due to posting online how they feel, or just them living their daily lives and someone just having to record them doing something that they probably weren't doing. I myself think we live in an economy where things are not cheap. It's hard to pay all your bills by yourself. I just don't think just because someone posts an opinion online, the online post that people don't agree with, it can affect their children, and I just don't want children suffering because parents' stupid mistakes or because of their parents' stupid opinions. We have a freedom of speech. We should be able to speak about anything that we want and not have to wonder if our job or school is going to see it and kick us out or fire us. I do understand that we have to have consequences, but giving your own opinion should not ever be a consequence, because freedom of speech is supposed to check that right, and I think it should also protect our right online. Although I do understand that there are criminals out there. There's been posts that I've seen that I believe just gone too far, and of course they should be arrested and it should be reported. Some of the cases I've seen were when a bus driver was covering the mouth of a student because he wouldn't keep quiet. I'm not a parent yet, but I know if I was a parent, I would probably take some action to make sure that does not happen again. So I do know that there are lines that need to be taken. Another incident I would like to discuss that I've seen recently on Facebook is when a bus driver was driving down a road, and I think it was a parent of a child who was on that bus. She was following the bus driver and was stating on the video, I think it was live, that she told the bus driver to slow down multiple times. The bus driver is driving too fast down the road. The school should do something about it. We should do something about this. While the bus driver was doing her job picking up children. Well, when she was video recording the incident, the bus driver got out of the vehicle and went to her and said that, you shouldn't be following me, and she told her something back, and she got on the bus and she left, and I think that's when the video ended. But during that video, there was many people who had their own opinions posted on there that you shouldn't be following her because there are children on the bus, and the reason why she was mad and said something to you is because she doesn't know who you are. You can be someone dangerous. She doesn't know that you're a parent, so she had all right to leave the bus. Other people were saying how the school should fire her. She shouldn't be doing that. She's dangerous. And other people were commenting that it's a bus driver. She's just been doing her job. She's just picking up kids, and that you shouldn't be trying to start fights when she has a job to do. I don't think it was safe for the parents who followed the bus driver due to we don't know who she is and we don't know what kind of person she is. She can be someone dangerous, and I don't think it's smart to take your phone out and put it on social media of you following a bus driver. So things like that can escalate a lot of negative opinions. And I think that the school did learn about the incident and they did do something about it. But the point is, the last case I want to talk about is one that involved a hit and run with a boy named Jacob. Jacob was driving home from probably a bar or a party drunk, and he updated his Facebook status, driving drunk. Sorry to whoever's car I hit. And one of his friends found his post online and sent it to the police department. When the police department got it, they went to Jacob's house and questioned him and found evidence of the car parts that he has on his property matched probably the paint or some car parts similar to his vehicle at his house at the crime scene where the hit and run was. So they were able to match it up with him. He had to go to court. He paid the fines for it, but they couldn't charge him with drunk driving because a Facebook status is not proof that someone is driving drunk. And I totally agree. I don't even believe that a Facebook status should have allowed the cops to go to someone's house, because it's not like he said he was harming someone. He didn't say someone was hurt. He just said, driving drunk, I hit a car. I don't believe that that is enough evidence to even go to someone's house to find out if that's true. So many people make false claims online all the time, and I just don't think it's something that should be reported to the authorities unless it is a serious crime, because you're wasting authorities' time that can be actually finding someone who is a real criminal and going to harm people than a Facebook status that cannot even be true. I don't know about you, but I've witnessed my friends grab someone else's phone that we're friends with and post stupid stuff online about them all the time, making comments about the other person, just trying to be funny. You should know what I'm talking about, but it's just not enough evidence for someone to go to jail with, because how do you even know it was even him driving the car? How do you know that it's even true? Like Bow Wow, he posted he was on a plane when he was sitting in the airplane first class or second class, but it's just not a reliable source to put someone in jail unless it is a serious crime. So this is my slideshow, and the first thing I have down is social media has allowed us to express our opinions. Social media is the biggest platform for us to communicate to other people around the world about how we feel and what our values are. And it's interesting to hear other people's values and beliefs as well. It's also important because it enhances our communication and be able to accept everyone. Second thing I have down is we have freedom of speech and we should be able to post words online without consequences. That is true. We do have a freedom of speech and we should be able to express ourselves publicly and express how we feel without wondering if we're going to lose our jobs or get a bad reputation. You should always use your freedom of speech to stand up for yourself or just vent to people about how you feel in a situation that you just don't agree with. And it's important that we keep doing that because it makes our society better when we hear everyone's opinions besides just one. last thing I have down is social media is going to grow. Social media has gotten really huge in the past few years. I remember when I only had MySpace, and now we're here to Facebook and everything else. So social media is going to grow, and it's important that we know how to use it. And it's also a really great thing to have, so I don't ever want to go away. It's one of the best ways to communicate, and I would like to see what we will be in the future. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.